What's up guys, it's Dan Man, bringing another video for AFK Journey, Honor Duel. In this one we're going to be going over Lightbearers in my how to play and win series. I'm going to give you guys all the best tips that I can give and give a walkthrough and gameplay. And if these how to play videos do good on views, I plan to expand and show 9 wins with every artifact and every faction. So make sure you guys like the video, drop a comment, make sure you guys are subscribed, and share the video to your guys' guild and all your friends. I really want to see this blow up. So let's have some fun, let's get into it. Lightbearers. Starting right off the bat, turn 1, you buy 3 random packs before you go in for your first fight. You lock any of the faction packs. So we're playing Glowing Blossom. On your first turn, you want to sort by your Lightbearers, see what you have to work with. You want to use all of your Lightbearers. For placements here, it's looking like I have Cassidy, and Lily May is going to be the best hero that I have that I can give her buff to. These are ideal placement. Very close fight here, just barely pulling off that win. But getting into the second shot, you want to grab your faction pack, and we are going to pick up one of these exquisite leather. Now on the next turn, we're only going to be playing heroes that have an honor badge on them. So you want to put that exquisite leather on someone that you're going to use for next turn. So it's looking like also Brutus, Smokey, Callan, Hodgkin. Hodgkin's a solid choice. So is Colin. Now, if you can keep a faction bonus together, that's the best choice. So we're able to play Graveborn and Maulers here. Notice the position of Callan and Smokey so that their circles are overlapped, but also taking up most area as possible. It wasn't enough survivability, unfortunately, but don't stress because your second round is always known as the throw round. It's completely fine to lose on your second turn. So heading into this shop, you do want to pick up your Cassidy for your Lightbearer. We're sitting on 75 honor badge, nothing else going on in the shop. And the main thing to note here for Lightbearers, especially with this artifact, is we're only on level 2 shop. We do still have an extra apple that we could sacrifice, so we're not too stressed about losing. So the best play here is to continue the fight, pick up the Cassidy, save your honor badge for the next level shop, and head into the fight. Now this turn, we'll be looking to play those Lightbearers again. We're going against Fragrant Bag, that could be challenging. I definitely should have moved that exquisite leather. That was a misplay. But we do have a solid rounded out team here, letting Tamisha be pulled by the Nara, allowing him to have Cassidy's buff. With the double support on Hugin and Rowan, we have just enough survivability for Tamisha and Sinbad to carry. Solid win there. So we do get to rank up our Tamisha. Now this is a huge shop. Going into our heroes, we're gonna sell everything that we're not using. Sell every faction that is not a Lightbearer. Then in addition, we're selling our Mariel. We're gonna pick up that Mask of Fury. It's gonna go right on Tamisha. Since he's ranked up, he'll deal the most damage with it. Now we got Cassidy, blocking a few options here. Hugin's ranked up. We'll throw the exquisite leather onto the Rowan. Benefits him that he can push energy out to our entire team. Going against the Art of Ruling in the trial round. Very standard placements here. Fully ranked up team at this point feels good with a couple key items. And we take that trial down, no problem. Artifacts improved. We do get to lock a Gaze of Power in this round. Now that Sinbad's ranked up, we're going to move over that Mask of Fury. Standard placements though. Tamisha out front. Now this is key positioning. I'm actually going to pause this here for 1 second. Sinbad is locked in for positioning. He will not be able to move. This is done intentionally. Because of the timing stall, when he is able to attack, he'll be able to commit with his ultimate faster, keeping him in a safer position. So keep an eye on Sinbad and watch how much fun this is. All eyes on Sinbad. Hugin popping off with his buff, Rowan packing that energy. Now here goes Sinbad. Easy peasy, all that damage, massive, very solid team comp here. The Rowan is actually overkill for this artifact, so ideally we're actually looking for Vala. We do throw that Gaze of Power onto Cassidy. Now once we get Luca ranked up, we can throw him in. Going against a Graveborn comp here, we know this is going to be difficult. Graveborn is the #1 counter to Lightbearers. Yeah, this damage is hurting. Graveborn completely wiping us there. All right, 3 trophies, 1 apple, couple copies there. Rowan is advancing. So because we're getting so many copies of Rowan and the Hugin, we're gonna opt to sell this Luca, and this is gonna round out our team comp. You gotta play with what the game is feeding you. Do pick up another Mask of Fury. Let's head into this next fight. Not afraid of this artifact, so standard placements here. Rowan in a safe position. Again, planning to lock in the Sinbad, and we're going against Maulers. I like seeing that. So we're locking in the Sinbad again here. Cassidy passing her buff, and here goes the Sinbad cleaning house. 2 major kills there. 3rd kill. 4th kill, knocks that passive off the Brutus. 5th kill. Rowan Mythic, another copy of Hugin. Mask of Fury, perfect for the Tamisha there. Ton of damage now between the Tamisha and the Sinbad. Messenger Boots is something to consider, so we're gonna lock it for now. Do have our Mythic Cassidy next turn. Now we know we're going against Wilders. Love this map for that. Standard placement, keep Sinbad locked in. This time we're gonna keep all the attention with Tamicia to the left, Cassidy pops off, Rowan pops off, Hugin pops in there, Cassidy one more time with that ultimate, and here goes Sinbad. But before Sinbad can even do much, Tamicia's already taken things down. MVP, 5 trophies, 1 apple, Cassidy's mythic, and we're gonna grab those messenger boots. It's going right on the Hugin. Now take note that Tamicia needs 2 copies, Sinbad needs 2 copies, Hugin needs 2 copies. We're gonna keep these locked and look for those second copies, or look for a double. We do pick up a faction pack, which could have one of them in it. We're just gonna roll down the shop, keep it looking for the copies. So we're banking on that faction pack, that might have one of them in it. Grab us another mythic next turn. Trial round, same game plan. So this is the true test to see if your team can take out this entire trial round. But we get nuked by that Miriam. Nuked. 40 honor badge, that's good RNG. So we do pick up the mythic Tamicia, super strong heading into this next one. We're going against a Horn. This map can be scary, depending on what we're playing against. But we're gonna keep the same mindset that we're gonna lock in the Sinbad. Now they're playing a hodgepodge comp, so immediately we have the advantage. We're gonna allow Nara to pull on the Tamicia, and our team just starts to mop them up. Cassidy with the disruption. Sinbad diving in with that damage. Cassidy again with the disruption. The nuke. Sinbad. Between Cassidy, Sinbad, this team is just nasty. Cassidy, MVP. Now we grab that faction pack. We got Hugin mythic. Pretty useless legendary equipment here. Let's sell those extra heroes, get those honor badge back. Just looking for the Sinbad. And we do pick up the mythic Sinbad. Solid full mythic team going into this next fight. 6 trophies, 1 apple. Now for items. We're looking for a Grandmaster crown. We're looking for a fire dance. Maybe a Crimson Abyss. Obvious Wilder comp here. So standard placements again. Locking in that Sinbad. Cassidy just popping off. Hugin giving the buff. And Tamicia just mows them down. Cassidy MVP again. Major damage. Tamicia with nuke damage there too. So again, just looking for some key big items. Grandmaster crown. Fire dance. Crimson Abyss. There's a fire dance. Perfect for Cassidy. Crimson Abyss, perfect for Rowan. Now ideally, we're just looking for Grandmaster crowns. That is the only thing in this shop that I care about. Nothing, so we keep it going. Big map, Breeze Rider, opting to drop Cassidy in the back like that. Tamicia now lined up to the left. He is going to run through their whole team. Cassidy popping off. Tamicia just mowed them down with a bunch of damage. Second pass, he just nukes them. That Tamicia damage was huge. Again, Grandmaster crown in the shop maybe? 104 honor badge to find out. We got one. Plugging it right on Hugin. Can we find a second one? 15 more honor badge to roll down. Not looking like our turn. It's all right. Final match here. You guys know what happens. Going up against the Horn. Very standard placement. Maulers. They're pretty stacked too. You can see 3 mythic. They all have epic items. They're soaring, coming in and disrupting everything. Taking our Cassidy super low. But our Tamicia just nuked their back line. Came in, mopped up the Sorin, mopped up the rest of their team. GG. 9 wins, you guys. Lightbearers on the Glowing Blossom. This has been fun. I hope you guys learned a ton. Throw the video a like, subscribe, share the video to everyone, you guys. I appreciate you all. Stay blessed. I hope you guys have a great night. I'll see you on the next one.